I was very wrong about the Pokemon TCG. Originally, to my understanding, you could win at your local tournaments, farm points, and then go play at events like regionals, farm even more points, and then get invited to things like nationals, play at worlds, and become a world champion. This is wrong. The massive difference between winning a local tournament and winning at a regional event is what shows up on your Pokemon Play account after the fact. By winning a local tournament, you get things called play points, which are inherently useless. But by winning at a thing like a regional, you get champion points, which is what you need in order to get invited to nationals and then go on to play at worlds. But Jason, how am I supposed to get champion points if I can't afford to travel hundreds or even thousands of miles away from my house? Great question. Enter challenges and cups. They're hosted by your local card shop, but they offer champion points by just participating. And that is what this video is all about.
You know they watch that shit. I ain't even gonna get mad. I'm young, black and rich. She tryna sell me lies, bitch. I ain't buying shit.
Now, this is my first time competing in a challenge, but unlike my first time competing in a tournament, I'm actually not that nervous this time around. Maybe I've built up this sort of confidence in my ability to play, or maybe it's the fact that I tried to play 100 matches in 24 hours and I ended up coming out on top with a 51% win rate overall. But who knows? One last thing, in my last video that I did playing something for the first time, I said TCG stands for the card game. TCG stands for the card game. So when I'm talking about Pokemon TCG, what I'm really talking about is Pokemon the card game. Thank you to the numerous people who pointed out my mistake. I'm sorry for spreading misinformation on the internet, and I will try my best to make sure that doesn't happen again. But if it does, leave comments. I read all of them. Also, like and subscribe. Okay, video time. So match 1, I went up against Tapu Koko and Electivire EX deck. I started off with Spiritomb and was off to a not so good start, but my first turn, luckily I was able to get a Buddy Poffin and start setting up my bench for my next turn. Gibble. Put them on my bench. I used the, I had the Journey Together ETB sleeves before, and then I was just like, Dragon Sleeve is good. After a brief conversation with my opponent about why Dragon Shield sleeves are better for your cards, it was my turn again. I evolved both my Gibbles to Gabites, and I started cooking. Evolve. I'm going to use both of their abilities, Champion Skull, so I get to look through my deck for other Cynthia's Pokemon. Garchomp, Rosalia.
Now that I had grabbed a Garchomp, I can basically sweep his entire team because every card he's using will take double the damage from Garchomp because of typing. For my next turn, I put Garchomp into the active spot, found an Artisan to grab a second Rosalia, and the bench setup was looking perfect.
I'm going to use this Cynthia's Gabites ability of Champion's Call. I'm going to evolve this one because it's been out for one turn. I'm going to use Corkscrew Dive and take a prize card. Okay.
For the next turn, I was unable to do anything because of Tapu Koko EX's move that paralyzes you if you knocked out an opponent's Pokemon the turn before, which I had done. My opponent then switched into Electivire EX and started going after my bench. But luckily for me, I could start attacking again because I was no longer paralyzed, and attack I did.
Okay, I'm gonna boss his orders up that Tapu Koko, and then I'm gonna take 2 prize cards. Yeah. I'm gonna put all 30 damage on your Pichu, and it kills it, so I get to take a prize card. And then I'm just gonna swing and kill. That's good.
His Garchomp, I've heard a lot about it.
It's a good game. So my second match, I went up against Ethan's Typhlosion, and I already had some experience going up against this deck from the TCG live video, so I was a bit nervous. The only basic Pokemon I had in my hand from the start was Rosalia, so out of desperation to find another, I used an Ultra Ball. I'm gonna Ultra Ball, I'm gonna drop this Shaman and this Gabite. I'm gonna grab a Gibble. I'm gonna attach this TM Evo, and then I'll use my attack to evolve this Gibble. For my second turn, I used the Gabite to find me a second Rosalia, and that was all I could do.
And what the last one?
Next turn, I started with the classic Champion's Call, found me a Roserade, evolved my Rosalia, and started cooking with Garchomp. For Roserade, evolve this to Cynthia's Garchomp. We'll do a Power Glass. That's my turn. By the will of Arceus, I had top pulled a Crispin the next turn, which helped me find the energy I needed to one-shot the Typhlosion. Yeah, so I'm dead. Okay, so here's where a crucial mistake was made. We made the mistake of making Charizard EX's attack Infernal Rain stronger than it actually is. It does only 30 extra damage for each prize card taken, and at this point, I had only taken 1.
but my opponent's at 60 and I agreed. It's an honest mistake for me not paying as much attention as I should have, and because I got rid of my Garchomp sooner than I should have, well, this set the rest of the match we played to be invalidated in the end because we were going on a game that shouldn't have been going on. So it resulted in a double game loss for the both of us since we both contributed to the mistakes made. So for my third match, I went up against Gardevoir EX, my worst matchup as far as I know. Fortunately for me, I had a really good start with having a Gibble in the active spot.
I'll Artisan. Bosses order up one of the routes. I'll do 20 with Rock Curl. Evolve this. We'll put a Monkey Dory down. I'll add a Cynthia's Power Weight. I'll do 50 to your routes. I'm gonna Artisan. I'm gonna bring out the Cynthia's Spirit Tomb right here. I'm gonna discard this to retreat. 10 times 2 because you're weak to it. 210, your Monkey Dory's dead.
Since Spiritomb is in the active, this battle was looking to be in my favor. Spiritomb is a dark type card, which means I do double damage to every single card in my opponent's deck. But then my opponent top carded a secret box, and he was able to find everything he needed. He was then able to evolve both of his routes, and I got scared.
Just kill your Monkey Dory.
Know someone's list, like if it's on 7, figured out everything figured out, and it works really good because when it's
counter catcher up the Pheasantipity. We'll use Adrena Brain to move 30 over to Pheasantipity.
My opponent then retreated the Pheasantipity, and my fate was sealed.
Yeah, and it works. It does.
Beat me because we had one Dingo. And then
So my fourth match I won but didn't record because my opponent didn't want the match to be filmed, which is completely okay, but I won. It was against Joltik Box, and yeah, here's the final. So my final match was against Joltik Box again, and I was pretty confident about this match. I had just won against it, I had Gibble in the active spot from the start, and although I thought I had a good start, my opponent's was even better.
Shaman. Evolve this into a Bite. Champion's Call. I'm gonna grab a second Gibble. Professor Churros, this Gabite. I'm gonna evolve this to Gabite. I'm gonna find this Gabite, and then I'm gonna Champion's Call. Put down this Monkey Dory.
going to thank you very much for knocking.
Now my opponent is using Iron Hands EX from turn 3, which is really bad because of the move Amp You Very Much, which allows my opponent to take an extra prize card if this move one-shots, and at turn 3, none of my Pokemon can take it. It's also a big issue that I couldn't get a single energy this entire game.
Hands. Bosses order to Monkey Dory.
Okay. Spin.
So I ended up losing my final match, and that meant I ended up going negative, and it low-key bummed me out at the time, but looking back, I still had tons of fun, and if anything, it only motivates me to do another challenge. My final ranking for this challenge was 18th place, so I didn't win anything, but I did get 3 prize packs, so here's me opening those.
Okay, so I lost the last match, but we got 3 prize packs, so we're gonna open these now.
Jesus H. Why not?
Basic Psychic, Force Nasty, Blast Trumpet, more Peko. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Steel, Basic. I don't even know how to see that. Oh, Counter Catcher, need that. Another more Peko. Binding Mochi, Knockdown. I have both of these already. Cool.
I was hoping for an Iron Man. It would have been sick.
Oh, Dark. I'm gonna put this in the deck. Rescue Board. Oh, Night Stretcher. Miraidon. Oh, Iron Crowns EX. Here we go. Oh wait, last one. Technical Machine Blindside. Hi, editing Jason here. Thank you guys for watching this video, whoever's still around at this point. If you're still watching this video, like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and it pushes the channel out to more people. And hopefully it'll help me pay for college. But here's all the prize cards, or code cards, whatever you call them. I'm gonna give them all out to you guys. There's like 12 here. I got them from a bunch of different people from the event. But yeah, here's all the codes. Okay, so this match was against my friend Morgan, who actually came in second for this challenge. He also came in first at a different challenge the day before, so basically he was the final boss, and he was using Grimmsnarl EX, but he used Gardevoir during the actual challenge. Now my first turn was amazing. I started with Gible in the active and Rosalia on the bench. I used Buddy Buddy Poffin to grab another H, used an Arvin, and last used an Ultra Ball to help me get Goodbite for next turn.
Player draw yesterday, so you can be like, I basically won.
I won twice in 1 weekend, but only went to one.
For my second turn, I was item locked thanks to the Badoo, but it didn't matter. I used Artisan to find a Monkey Dory, got 2 Goodbites, and used one of them to find a Roserade.
I love that coin. It looks like
this coin from Pocket.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing the freaking like no bitches game with Mega Mind.
Yeah,
That's why I love that coin. It's so funny to look at.
Yeah.
My brain can take 20 off. Put it on the Badoo.
Okay. Boss. The Roserade.
The next turn, I replaced his Stadium with an Artisan and used Champion's Call to get my second Roserade as well as a Garchomp.
The Roserade.
The following turn, thanks to type advantage, I was able to one-shot one of his Grimmsnarl with a Rosary.
This is what I got for my prize.
I'll do the Garchomp.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll Shadow Bullet with I'll just add 2 because that's 2 profit.
Super Rod. Spin.
With his second Grimmsnarl out of the way, it felt like nothing could stop me from winning.
And these are what I got from prize. Wait. I just won. Extra 30 does 50. Oh my, let's go, last prize card.
I did not think about that.
I didn't think about that. Let's go. I just won second place at today's tournament. I got first at yesterday's tournament. And he's giving me his Mew EX. Just kidding on the last part.